So I'm gonna go over offense, then over defense.
Locks
For
that right there,
upload.
not a house. Sorry.
So I'll go over offense, then defense. So for all, and that's pretty much gonna be it. So hi River.
It's me.
So
River.
for pushing first. Yes, River's very good at pyro. So the first thing you're gonna want to do when you are going to push first is send sack wave. Like, pretty much any class can sack on first, except for like, I know River likes to do an extinguisher sack on pyro. Heavies can do the manwich. Demos can do the Bolomeo bomb. Spies can do what I call the cool dog, where they just run into the corner with like their gun and shoot. They just do one of these. Soldiers can do some fancy jump from, I don't even know where I don't play soldier, directly into their team. And you're gonna send your sack waves, you're meant to be taking your sniper and spawn, trying to get the sniper pick, so that way you can peek and you don't have to worry about a sniper on playground ruining your day. And after that gets done, you just want to try and have your spy or sniper, if the sniper is not dead, you want to get your spy on it or your sniper to just focus it. And if that, and once you get the pick, you can bring your med out through right side and you can take it on your demo. Generally, teams aren't gonna super hard hold first, so if you get a pick on their, let's say their demo, maybe they're heavy as well, then they're just gonna leave. Or they're gonna try and be more passive when you do eventually push in. But otherwise, it's you can take an Uber exchange and you're gonna do your best to win the post fight, get picked, so that way they have to leave. For pushing second, I like to treat second as 2 different points, because if a team gets out of first early, they can hold aggressively on the hill, which will generally entail their combo playing on this area. You know, probably with a gun, watching the card over there, around here. And you know, just sniper playing around apartments area, this area. And, or if they don't get out on time and they don't have time to get the egress, so they're going to play more passively on the passive hold, which entails their combo playing, you know, with a gun in this general area, sniper maybe playing the backtracks, maybe a bit closer to this little head glitch. So if you're going to be pushing the offensive, the more aggro second, you're going to need to deal with the sniper, who's going to be sitting with the combo, or near the combo in a park, or anywhere near these rocks. Because he has a lot of room to work with. If you try to peek over hill, the sniper will, even if just a body shot, that's 150 damage down your throat. So just try and have your spy, you know, he can do his fancy jumps around apartments or whatever if he's setting up. Or you can just try and decloak, maybe anywhere around here, just walk up and try and get a sniper. Or just tank your sniper when your sniper peeks the hill and go for a pick from there. And once the sniper dies, or if you want to do an early Uber without the sniper being dead, you can either take it up from hill, or you can come up this side, this left side, and just go around here. It's less exposed to the sniper, so you can spare a little bit more time when you Uber. But either way, you're gonna have the same general idea when you're pushing. Just push them back to win the post Uber, get the gun. Just tank your demo. If they Uber back and they try to stuff you with a pyro, you can take your pyro in, and you can just puff them up in the air as your pyro. And just make them go back to the passive hold, or make them not be able to hold second up. Another thing you can do is if their combo's blank, you can take your combo into tunnel, and then they can come out through side tunnel after clearing out this general area. They can just come through tunnel and then come to side tunnel. Because when the combo goes through side tunnel, you are much closer to their, and it's very easy to take a team by surprise. If, like, let's say their flank doesn't call that the combo is going through tunnel, or the spy doesn't call it, you're going to be able to take teams by surprise, and it's going to be much easier to push the point this way. Now, let's say they don't get out of first very fast, or he managed to take ground before they get an aggressive. So they're playing it more passively. What you can do is you can just work your sniper up on hill, just work him around here, or take your flank with him to the cliffside so he has a giant angle all over the combo and the gun, and just work off your sniper getting picks there. And what your combo can do, they can either just Uber it on the demo through main, through the tracks, and just start, or they can bring their whole combo and just jump out of apartments and land right on. It's gonna be extremely effective for Heavy to do that because, you know, Heavy's fat, he can't move, but if he jumps out of the apartments, he's right there, he doesn't have to move, and the demo can just do a lot of work, you know, wherever he is, because spam and mobility and lots of big damage pipe. And you always want to have car time when you push, because your push is going to be worthless if you're just sitting around and the cart's still sitting all the way in the back of the tunnel and your combo's already killed everything. Then you gotta wait another, like, what, 30 seconds to a minute just to get the cart capped, even though you've already won the fight. So you always want to have cart presence when you guys push. So when you guys, when you're pushing third, you're going to, your combo's generally going to be standing in this lobby area, which is blocked off by this door right now, but it will be open when you are pushing third. And you can work your sniper up here. Oh, actually, Harder, can you enable cheats so I can go to no clip so I can just go through these doors easily?
Just delete the doors, man.
Or that.
You gotta have cheats on to delete the door.
Just go from the other direction. Scout, you can get up there from the other direction.
Yeah, true, but it's just easier to, you know, not go around every time. Anyway, so yeah, you might want to work your sniper and upper, try and get him a little sightline here, you know, work him here, try and get the pick on the other sniper who's going to be playing, you know, this main area, locking down the choke so your team can't push. Or you can bring your sniper down here, something I don't see a lot of teams do. They bring their sniper here to get a kill on the heavy who's going to be playing in U-turn. Because what a lot of heavies do is they'll just, you know, sit here waiting, and they won't really pay attention to any sniper that's playing it. So it's good to get your sniper over there, get a fully charged headshot on him, and that gives your team. It makes it a lot easier for us to push because you're not going to be able to get pressured by a heavy in bend or U-turn, and it also lets you guys take it much easier. Like your pyro and heavy can just walk in and then collapse with the rest of your combo. Otherwise, and you want your flank while your combo's working the main area. You want to have your flank working road, trying to get the cart as far as possible, preferably up as many of the hills as possible. You're generally going to get stalled anywhere like around this area or in this area. But just always get on the cart when you push, and you should really have no problem getting the cart up. Unless they dedicate their entire Uber for it. I see teams do sometimes. They'll have their escort. Like maybe a soldier will go with a heavy, and the heavy will walk under and go into shithouse. He'll just go all the way around into here, and then when the demo Uber comes in, the heavy just peeks out of shithouse and, you know, just shoots things. But I personally don't recommend it because I think it's very easy to counter. Because all a pyro has to do is, you know, cross over like 5 feet and just puff, and then that's your heavy gone, and your little gimmicky push just failed because the pyro walked 10 feet, just pushed you off the edge. And it's also embarrassing because you got pushed off the edge. No one likes that.
Strongest classes on this hold are pyro and sniper and me.
Yeah. So like when you're pushing, and their pyro just keeps denying, what you're gonna want to do is have your pyro come and just air blast there, so that way he can't deny. You just put him in the air. Like, what's gonna happen if you guys push this point is you're gonna walk up and then you're gonna get air blasted, and you're gonna
get wrangled by the
edge.
sentry, and then you get shot off the cliff.
Exactly. But if you take your pyro in with you guys to the Uber, then River will go up in the air.
What if I just do that? to their
then
pyro.
then their
You can
pyro
do
has
that.
to
You
go
can
first.
do that if you're playing as the other pyro too.
Yeah, so just don't get have your pyro do it first, so that way their pyro can't do it, and then you can just push in.
Also, to help your pyro, you can put the dispenser here, or you can put, or if you want to make it so the spy can't decloak and spiral and kill your combo, you put a dispenser here so it body blocks that. And the spy usually comes out of here because if he just walks, this way, he'll just get flamed by the pyro and die, or he'll, jump through spiral here and then go all the way around it and try to kill your sniper who'd probably be sitting back here. So.
Yep.
Well, Exa, who's the engineer on my team, always puts his in his dispenser.
And then, so that's pretty much it for pushing third. For pushing last, it's going to be very hard. Upward last is notorious for being a hard point to push. A lot of times you'll see teams, they just roll points 1, 2, and 3, and then they get hard stuck at fourth, and then at last, and it makes up for a lot of the time that the defense lost holding 1, 2, and 3. So generally, you're gonna take your combo. You can either take them through upper tiles, you can take them through lower. Either one works, but generally lower is better because it's easier to take by surprise. And if they're not ready for it, then you're gonna be right in their face and nothing's gonna. But if they are prepared, then you're just gonna get stuffed by a pyro or a heavy's gonna be around the corner just ready to mow you down. But if you push through upper, then you just have to, you have to cross this little sniper sight line, right? Maybe if he's playing crates, you can watch over. And you just want to take the Uber fight in here and make sure they get out of tiles. Like, make sure they do not have the ability to stay in. Just keep it locked down. Something your soldier can do is he can bomb from lower. He just bomb from this area and drop right into the middle of their combo. Generally, their med's gonna be playing like right there, so your soldier just comes around the corner with 2 rockets and gets a clean drop or clean force. That's really good for your soldier to do before you guys push or while you guys are pushing. Makes it much easier to hold. Another thing is, if they have a teleporter that goes to the crates, your spy can, your spy can take that telly, maybe whether it's there or like here, that goes there. He can take the telly, and then he's behind the combo, which makes it very easy for him to get behind the combo, because or else it's really hard to get anywhere near them as a spy. And he can also get a pick on a sniper that's playing crates, because it's really dumb and stupid overpowered angle, because look at this crack shot, it's stupid and dumb and stupid. Anyway. And then you want your spy, obviously, to get the telly after he goes through it, or just get it in general, so that way they don't have that telly to get into upper. To get into tiles, rather. And then once you guys have this tiles area, if you manage to kill them and they don't leave tiles, you can just hop on the cart, because then they have no way to stop you. Maybe they have like their flank, but you're heavy and like demo should be able to just kill them with the heals. Otherwise, you just want to, it's going to be very hard for them to get back into tiles, so you don't have to worry about it. Especially if you have your sniper set up in main to kill anybody who crosses. Or even if you just put your sniper in there, then he has an angle on, the spawns and pub spot and pretty much.
Put your mini on top of this box here, and then you use the Frontier Justice, and you just roll up with 7 crits and kill it.
That too. Now, let's say they do manage to jump out of tiles and they do keep their combo alive when you guys. They're probably going to resort to maybe their heavy demo will play around this area, this little Hegless watching the cart. Generally, I'll see a heavy play here, and then the med and demo will play around this corner, this area, just spamming into main, trying to deny this area, making sure they don't get tiles through here or get any ground through main. And then, of course, they get into tiles, the demo's just going to spam up and make sure they don't have the health to be able to drop down onto cart. So, how you're going to deal with that is they're going to be isolated, so you can just kind of like death, you just bring multiple people to overwhelm like the split up combo. It's gonna be very easy to take out the men and demo, even if you're only just a little bit with just like, we're pressuring through main, then your spy just comes through here and it's only 2 people, so it's not like he's running into a giant crowd and you just get easy stabs. Same thing with the heavy, especially because it's only 1 person. Like if your spy is just like right around here and the heavy sitting there, your soldier can just go lower and shoot at like 2 or 3 rockets. That way he's a little distracted. He's like, oh, I gotta shoot the fucking soldier, and then your spy just comes in and destroys him. It's just you're just taking advantage of the fact that they're not playing together, even though not playing together is the thing that they're supposed to do. And for the gun, if the gun's in pub spot, which is up here, you can just have your soldier go direct hit and shoot through these little cracks in the floor.
Oh, I didn't know you could do that.
It's very dumb and very stupid, but it works. It's a little tight, but you can.
Hear that, Jay?
You can also shoot bullets through here if your name is Yowzer and you have a trigger bot. You can drop the med through there, but I don't think any of you guys do have a trigger bot. Hopefully not, especially because Gramps is the sniper. But yeah, you can shoot through like those tiny little cracks if you can manage to. Something I see some Europeans do with their sentries is they're gonna put their sentries in this window. The way to deal with that is you just get you directed and main and spam it out.
That's what DK used to do, and they put Boar next to the sentry, and then, and they win.
Gunning for you, led by Carl. Yeah, but that's how you're gonna push. Last, if you ever like fail a push, it just makes if you're gonna fail a push, just try your best to get the cart to like the max, like which can be, because like here it's gonna roll back. Because when the cart's around here, it's gonna put a lot of pressure on, red to watch it because it's very close to getting capped. And
The cart's there and they're pushing the cart. There's a 95% chance the spy will decloak on the cart and try to kill you.
100%. And watch out for a spy that's if you're pushing if it's like close to the and you guys are all rushing cart. If you're like doing something through main, there's only like a minute left. You don't have much time. Watch out for a spy that's gonna just sit right here and wait for you guys to look at all that junk going on there and get on. I see so many spies just sit here and they get easy picks because everyone's distracted. So it's, maybe your part is a little puff around here. Watches out. So we've only got 6 minutes, so 8:30. So I'm gonna go over defense a little fast. If you need me to slow down, just let me know. I'm gonna go back to first, and then I'll go through all the points for defending.
Can you go over callouts after this?
Oh, sure.
Thanks.
Actually, I'll just go over callouts right now because those are probably more important than, if you don't know what I'm talking about, then yeah, sorry about that. You just call you can call this hill, you can call this right side, tracks, left, or you can call that the flank, you can call this roof. There's a couple little spots a spy can stand. You can stand on any of these rocks. He can stand on this little rock, so notice a little spy, a little puff of flames here. Like I said, this is hill. You can just call this, just like top. You can call this top right, or like you can call this side playground. You can call this, left side, or like big. Around here's gonna be the gun spot. And this is just where the combo place, just call this combo or lower playground, or just all play. This is going to be hill. This is tunnel. You just call that like an upper tunnel. You just call this the medium pack. You call all of this the cliff side. You call this side tunnel. And then side tunnel connects to hill. You can call this area rocks. Same here, just rock. You're going to call this area apartments. You call this general area tracks. You can call this second playground, or I've also heard it called B.
I just call that the health pack.
There's two. Yeah, and all of this is apartment. This is just the combo hold. You can call this like porch or guns. This is lobby. You can call this whole area is going to be upper. You call this lower or sewer. This part's going to be the tracks. All of this winding tracks, you can call this roller coaster. This area you can just call choke or main. You can call this U-turn or bend. This is the upper area, once again that connects from there. You can call this lower roller coaster. And you can call this sea house or shit house. You can call this drop down, because this is, a little drop down, be it a little forward. You can call this, if the spy setting up here, so you can call this the rafter. call this spiral. If it's easy to clarify, and you can just say lower spiral where the big health kit is, or you know, upper tiles. This is tiles. Tiles, tiles, tiles. You can call this crates. So crates, you know, sniper place here. You can just call this, you know, lower the medium amount. Call this more tracks. You can call this like lower. You can call this like lower back stairs. This little area. You can call this. You just call like under. Call this back stairs as well. There's no going to be dispenser or dispenser block. Dispenser block is like right here to prevent the spot from getting up. You can call this pub spot. This is because it's where pub NGs hold and what's common NG spot. Other little gun spots can be like there or there. And you can just call this like tiled area like top right. So that's gonna be it for calls. And to save time, I'm just gonna go last to first for defense. So for holding last, you're going to want to have your combo set up in top with either your gun in pub spot, to this side of the balcony, this side of the, or you're gonna have it in the European spot, like I said, in the window, which would be right here. Obviously, you know, Wranglers and stuff. Or you're gonna want to have it if you're playing around, if your NG's playing around this area, you will have the dispenser block up, which is like right in the middle of the stairway. That way the spy can't get up and he has to destroy it to get anywhere near you, and you know that he's there because you just killed the dispenser, or he just killed the dispenser. And you just want to have your spy calming where they're, if they're going to push through the upper area of spiral into tiles, or if they're going to push through lower back stairs. That way you know your demo knows where to look, your combo knows where to stop. That's what you're, and you just want to keep this pressure applied to those areas, so that way they can't push and they take too much damage to be able to push. And if you do manage to lose tiles, you know, maybe your spires that you didn't know they were, and you lose an Uber fight, you're just going to put your heavy around here, watching the cart with this little head glitch, making sure to watch out for spies and such, and your med and demo are going to be playing around here, spamming into the choke, making sure everything, locking down this area with spam, and you know, maybe your pyro rotates around watching for spies, watching for any cheaty shit. Defending third, the two most valuable players are going to be your sniper and your pyro. Like your pyro can just push people off, push Ubers off into the low ground. At that point, they pretty much just like get caught, or you push them off the edge and their push is gone. And sniper just locks down this whole general choke area. The gun, you're probably going to see it like around this area, anywhere. Though I've seen it to be back here or like a little closer here. And the dispenser, like River said as well, in here if you want to cuff the spies, you're in here if you want to keep your pyro and heavy supplied with. You're gonna put your demo, you know, spamming this choke area, just spamming down, and you're gonna put your heavy in U-turn or bend, just, you know, just watching this. And when they push, you know, he can just peek out and mow anything down that's over here. Your sniper, he can play in shithouse. You can play the shithouse angle, or he can play the angle that's closer to his comp. An angle I see snipers do now as well, as they play this little head glitch with the sheet metal. So a little right here. Where, you know,
It's called Boar Spot. That's where Boar played.
All right. But yeah, you just want to keep your sniper and pyro alive. Make sure that they, you know, are alive to deny pushes and to lock down the choke. And keep your flank stationed around the roller coaster. That way, the cart doesn't get that, and it just delays the pushing more because they have all this shit to climb with the cart. For holding second passively, like let's say you don't get the, you're just gonna put your entire team, besides your flank, probably gonna be playing around this general area. But your combos gonna be sitting here. Your demo's probably gonna trap off apartments. That way, anything that goes out of apartments gets blasted by sticks. A gun right here, getting wrangled, watching the cart. And your heavy just watching for bombs, watching for anything sneaky while you're. And so with the same thing with your. I mean, and if you like lose a couple players, then you want to leave, so you get the good dirt. You know, typical holding stuff. If you do manage to get the more aggressive second hold, you're gonna generally put your gun either here or I've seen it on top of this little wooded area behind the rocks. And your combo can play around here, you know, med sitting behind the rocks, heavy, watching out for things them opening up. And the sniper can just be sitting in apartments right here, watching the hill. Keep your sniper buff to make sure he is, like, you know, alive, so he can watch out for all of this, just watch anything pushing. And make sure your flank calls if they lose tunnel, so that way nobody can come inside tunnel to surprise you. And make sure they, you know, just keep the tunnel locked down.
All these dumb small rocks next to the big rocks you can put sticks in, and then you won't be able to see them.
And for defending first, you're gonna want to put your gun around this spot, probably around here, with your sniper playing maybe playground, maybe he wants to be like this, or he's playing near the tracks over here, maybe these rocks over here. This is generally where you see sniper. And you shouldn't want to have your demo spamming over with your heavy and pyro watching for sack. As a med, I don't recommend standing here, because like I said, it's very easy to get for the sacks to get to you. You know, they just come around the corner and you die. So I generally play like in around here on these stairs, or I'd play more passively back here. But if their sack waves are over and things are done, then you can just sit here as the med, and you won't have to worry about much besides tanking your pyro and your heavy and your make sure you're sniping.
I mean, if your medic is sitting there and you have no one watching like this area, then the pyro could just do what I like to do and just go here, and then when no one's looking, just walk up and then force your. So, like playing back where Micahlele just said as the medic is pretty good.
And as demo, you can probably put traps. There's a lot of trap spots you can put just for, you know, first to start off the game. You put them in any of these little rocks here, and this rock, and this rock, this rock. And you can, if you don't feel like you get anything with your traps, you can just have your spy like sit here and calm when to death for you. It works like 100. It works. It's very easy to get to confirm kills with your trap. Or if your spy's not in a position to do that, you can just put like 4 sticks on cart, and when it rolls up, they're just gonna die. It's very funny.
You can put sticks where Bowl and Mayo puts his, and he puts it behind these boards.
Yeah, you can also put them here. Oh, there's a funny video of
He also
Alto.
puts it here.
Yeah, there's a funny video of Alto when they push in, he's playing medic, and there's a trap here, and he Ubers, and then the sticks blast him all the way into the. So that's another thing you can.
When you're holding first, the spy isn't gonna like go for any backstabs. He shouldn't go for any backstabs. He should be going for your gun. He's gonna try to sap your gun when their combo pushes in. So you gotta like, as a pyromaniac, just be sitting next to the gun, which will be sitting right here, or I don't know, somewhere around here. And then the spy will decloak from the top of the hill, and then you'll be like, oh, I'm gonna sap the gun, and then your soldier and then the other team's soldier and demo that's standing over here could just spam the gun.
Have a 830.
All right, no worries. Just one last thing for your spy. If you want a cloak and dagger right here and have your heavy be playing on playground, then your heavy can just peek out and like shoot any spies that bumps into you while you're sitting here. It's very funny, very haha. I love doing it. And yeah, that's pretty much it.